having a fever dream? Hey guys, it's Kelly and welcome back to my channel. Today we are at the New York Auto Show and behind me I have the Ford Mach-E. I have been dying to get my hands on one of these and now finally we are going to do a quick little mini tour of how this car would function for a family. If this is your first time joining me, hey, I'm Kelly and I'm the car mom. I review cars for moms and for families. I'm a mom of 2 and a certified child passenger safety tech. All right, let's get this tour started. Okay, let's start with the front end. First of all, I think the pony's darling. A fun fact about me is I actually majored in college in equestrian science. So if it has a horse on it, like, I'm into it. I think it's cute. I think it's very cohesive with the Ford brand. I think it looks darling. Obviously here we have our little, what do they call it? A front trunk, because this is the all electric car. We don't have an engine to put here. So they did a little bit of innovation and they gave us some storage. File that under things we love to see. Darling. It's even illuminated right here. The front looks good. And then the only thing you can do under here is change your windshield washer fluid. Why not? I'm loving this bright yellow color. I think that looks stunning. And then if you'll notice, there's a lot of black accents, which really just like give the car kind of a sporty look. I mean, this is not like your typical electric car. This is like a super performance electric car. Think more like Tesla vibes, less like Prius vibes. You got it? Okay, moving along to her side profile. I mean, I'm absolutely obsessed with the yellow. I love these body color fenders. Moving down to the wheels, I think they look great. They're complicated, they're intricate, they're thin, they're big. Really everything I'm looking for in a wheel. And then coming along back, a lot of black accents. We have the Mach-E badging right there. It looks great. Black mirror caps, black around the windowsills, and then we go into the back end. It is a little bit of a coupe style. Which I think looks really sporty. I'm loving like all this like black roof line that goes all the way back here and then coming around to the back end. I mean, I think it's cool. Look at these taillights. I mean, they're just something different, something unique, something we haven't seen before. And I think that they're stunning. A little bit GT badging right here. I mean, it's fun, right? Okay, let's take a look on the inside and then we will start breaking down that car seat setup. Okay, one thing I love about Ford, their consistency. Look at this. The keypad. Like other brands are like teaching us how to enter a car with our cell phone and our fingerprint, and Ford's like, no, let's keep the keypad, man. Super cute. Love that. And then also here's how you open it. So there's a handle here, but first you actually have to touch it and then it will open up the handle. I don't know how I feel about that. We are met with a pretty simple, sporty interior design. If we start with the door panel right here, they keep it very simple. We have a little bit of suede, we have a little contrast stitching, but overall, nothing crazy. And then moving into the driver's comforts, again, we're loving the badging with the little Mustang. She's looking cute. A really tiny display. I mean, look how small is it? Like, this is it. And like, honestly, I feel like I can't even see it with my steering wheel right here. This should be bigger. Let me get you on the other side and we'll talk about some more of the features. All right, so here's a shot of me in this Mach-E in the driver's seat, and we are gonna talk about what is the iPad screen? I mean, actually I have an iPad and it's actually significantly smaller than this. You know, this is kind of controversial. I don't hate it. Am I crazy to not hate it? I actually think it's kind of fun. And one thing that I do like is everything down here stays here. So like no matter which screen I go on, all of that is gonna stay consistent like for your climate control. So I do appreciate that I don't have to like dive in there to find my climate control. That will all stay there. You can do some fun stuff, like of course we're gonna show you the sketch. This is trash. I don't have very good handwriting. You also have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Nav, all of the things that you are looking for in your infotainment system. So I don't know, I mean, I will say like to have this itty bitty and then this big of a screen, like it doesn't totally feel like it goes together, but that's okay. All right, let's talk about some of the cubby spaces down here. So we have a wireless charger, USB, USB-C, 2 cup holders. What's interesting in this is our gear selector. And then we have a little bit of an area right here that then opens up into what we would call the center console with a 12-volt battery in there as well. Great pano sunroof. Doesn't open, but it's at least pretty to let a little bit of light in. Oh, mirror's a beautiful size. Opening the door is a little strange too. There's like a little lever here that just opens right up. All right, let's talk about the second row of this Ford Mach-E. Down here we have two itty bitty vents, USB, USB-C, no pockets for no storage, super shallow side cubbies, and our only cup holders are right here. So I do feel like the back seat is a little bit of an afterthought, if I'm being honest. It also feels pretty compact back here. The seats are not that comfortable in both the first row and the second row back here. They're just like a little on the firmer side. So if you do like a firmer seat, I think you would like these. But if you look, like, I mean, she's straight as a board. Like, there's no contouring. There's not really any of anything. But across the bench, we have two sets of lower anchors on either outboard seat, tether anchors across the bench, headrests, adjustable and removable. I mean, head clearance is good. It just is a little lackluster back here for me, which is okay. Unfortunately, I don't have car seats to put in here, so I can't totally talk about what I think would work, what wouldn't work, but it doesn't seem like a ton of space back here. But I don't know. Like I said, this is just kind of a mini tour, a little first look. I'm really hoping to get my hands on one soon and like do the full tour with the car seats, with the strollers. But for now, this is what we got. So let's check out the trunk space really fast. Okay, let's take a look at this trunk. Honestly, I think it's a little hard to do. It's not supposed to be that hard. Okay, taking a look at our trunk space. So since it is kind of this like coupe GT body style, as you can see right here, this is kind of like their version of the privacy cover so no one could see in, but it doesn't take up the room like the traditional one does. So I actually think that's kind of cool. Trunk space is looking pretty nice with nothing really to talk about underneath there, but it's not, I don't think it's too bad for a trunk space. And then there's some illumination down here, which is a cute little Mustang there as well. Some tie downs at 12 volts, more tie downs back here. It's pretty simple. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I have another tour of this coming soon, like the full tour with all the things, but I hope you enjoyed this little mini tour, and I'll see y'all next time.